The Mexican president has gone to the news and said that he has had conversations with Kamala about completely opening the border. What the hell are we doing? Kamala. What are we gonna do with you? I mean, my God, you are doing a terrible job. Like, you're doing a worse job than Cuomo did in New York. And it's pretty hard to top that, by the way. What a class act that guy is. You know, grabbing ass at work and trying to get away with it. But this time, the Mexican president just decides to go to the media and talk about conversations that he's had directly with Kamala. Now look, it's no secret that Kamala has done an absolutely terrible job when it's come to the border. And the border has pretty much been like it's just open. It's open season. Like Biden pretty much said, I'm not going to deport anybody for the first 100 days I'm president. So it's been open season. More than 1 million immigrants have came into the U.S. But no one really ever said, well, we're just opening the border, right? Because that would be nuts. Kamala would never go somewhere and be like, hey guys, we suck and we don't really like America. And we want to kind of make it Mex-America. So y'all just come on in. We're opening the border. It wouldn't happen because there would be a complete outrage in America. But now the Mexican president has gone to the news and said that he has had conversations with Kamala about completely opening the border. My God, I mean, I keep telling myself it can't get worse. There's drug smugglers, fentanyl, human trafficking that all of y'all ignore for whatever reason. And obviously crime. There's some pretty crazy gangs in Mexico. And you want to just completely open it. We spoke again with Kamala Harris, Vice President of the United States. In good terms, we dealt with the immigration issue. The complete opening of the northern border to reactivate our economies and continue with mutual cooperation to face the pandemic. Reactivate our economies? You think that bringing more people into the U.S. is going to reactivate our economy? Why don't you tell me why that would be a good idea? Give me one reason. Once again, Kamala, no one is stupid. You're not fooling anyone. We all know that you're letting people in because you see them as voters. Because everybody is seeing how bad of a job y'all are doing right now, and no one in their sane mind would even think about re-electing y'all, so y'all are making voters. Instead of a Build-A-Bear workshop, it's a Build-A-Voter workshop, where you give them U.S. citizenship, and probably on a dotted line you have in there somewhere, you will vote Democrat. No matter how stupid we are, no matter how much we screw up this country, you will still vote Democrat. You're going to start seeing them on the side of the road. Hello, sir. Welcome to Build-A-Voter Workshop, where you help us re-elect jackasses. How may you help us today? Here's another thing that the Mexican president said. I have a call today with Vice President Kamala Harris. We're going to give continuity to the agenda that we have in common on migration issues. Of course, the issue of opening the border. Okay, hang on. The Mexican president said we have common immigration issues. How do you figure that? Do you see millions of Americans flocking to Mexico? I don't know, I just want to hang out in Juarez for a night and just see a whole bunch of people get shot. No, it doesn't happen. Sure, people go down to Tijuana, people go down to Cabo, Cancun, whole bunch of different places, but guess what? It's for vacation, you know, to maybe take a break from the BS we're dealing with in the US. But here's the crazy thing, and I know this is hard for a lot of people to understand. They don't stay there and cause inflation and bring drugs into your country and have sex trafficking rings And human trafficking, they don't do any of that. They go down there to have a margarita and to enjoy the beach. So what common immigration issues are you talking about? There is only one immigration issue. It's that people think that they can just come into the US and have a free ride. And now for some reason, Kamala Harris is looking at the possibility of just opening the border. I mean, seriously, if they don't get this border in check, this is what's going to happen. A bunch of people, a bunch of us Texans are going to have to go down to the border. We're going to have to buy up all the land on the border, and we're going to have to protect it ourselves. You know, complete waste of time, because usually that's a federal issue. The federal government is in charge of the border. They need to protect it. But you know what? If you want something done right, do it yourself. And that's what may have to happen.